Hi everyone. Hello. Welcome to Is it Tuesday? Tuesday. Welcome to live Q&A and live chat. I'm just going to wait for a few people to join in before we dive into the live chat. Sorry, I'm just checking that everything is working as it should be. And I think it is. Yeah. So hi everyone. Hello, welcome. I hope a few people will be able to join me today because the Shipka Cardigan Crochet Along has officially kicked off yesterday. So yesterday I released the first part of the pattern for the Shipka Cardigan Crochet Along. And yes, I'm so excited that some people have already been working on the gauge swatches and on a few bits and pieces. Hi everyone. Pop over into the comments. Let me know who's watching. Let me know who's here, who can join me on Tuesday. It's just after lunchtime here in UK, and I'm so happy that the sun came out because honestly, about half an hour ago, it was kind of there were heavy clouds and it was so dark, and I was kind of thinking nobody is going to be able to see me on the screen, but luckily the sun has come out. And then I obviously had another problem because if I pull the curtain back, it is super bright. So but here we are anyway. So the weather is kind to us. We've got a bit more light for the live today. And as I was saying, I released the first part of the Shipka Cardigan Crochet Along yesterday. Some people have already been working on their gauge swatches, and I've been loving everyone's yarn choices that you've been sharing in the Facebook community group. So just to kind of do a little bit of housekeeping, I'm just gonna pop up this code up here. So this is the Shipka Cardigan Crochet Along. If you have just kind of stumbled across this live Q&A and you think, what on earth is that woman talking about? We are here to talk about the Shipka Cardigan Crochet Along, a really fun community crochet event where loads of crocheters will get together and virtually online, of course, from all over the world to work on this beautiful cardigan pattern. In stages. So the pattern's going to be released over 4 weeks, and in 4 weeks time you're going to have a beautiful cardigan just in time for the holiday season to kind of throw over any outfit you wish to, because it goes with jeans and t-shirt, or you can pop it over a fancy nice dress for holiday and look beautiful. So that's what we are here for. That's what this live chat is all about. Pop along in a chat comment. I will be going through the comments, so say hello to me and tell me where you're watching from. Tell me whether you're joining us or whether this is the first time you actually hear about this crochet along. So if that is the case, if this is the first time you come across the Shipka Cardigan Crochet Along, scan this QR code that you can see here next to me, and that will take you to the main page for the crochet along. There are 2 options to join: the free option and the VIP. All the details about all the options are there on that page. I'm not going to bore you with the details again, so I'll leave that code up there. So we've got 2 options. So we've got the free option and the VIP option, as I said. And I just wanted to take you over to where the pattern is actually available. So firstly, you can actually log into your dashboard. You can log into your dashboard. The free access has got the video link in there. So if I just pop along to the free dash, let me just share my screen with you. Oh my gosh, hang on, this is pressure. This one, so let's share this one. I hope you can see it. Yeah, there we go. So this is where you can go, so you can log into your dashboard over on the Thrivecart course platform, and if you scroll down to the crochet along schedule, which is this page down here, you've got the link to join me on YouTube, Facebook, or join the Facebook group. That's where we're going to be chatting about the crochet along, and that's where people will be hopefully posting posting loads of progress pictures and sharing the pattern as they go. Okay, so here we go, the Shipka crochet along. This is the blog post, this is the link to the blog post where the pattern is going to be released in stages. So if you opted for the free ticket, you can either log into your dashboard and then click this link that will take you over to my blog where the pattern is going to be released in 4 different stages. So here is the crochet along schedule. This schedule is also on the blog for everyone to see, just kind of give you a rough idea of how long it's going to take and when we're going to be working on which parts of the pattern. Okay, so that's where you can access the free version of the crochet along. Of course, if you opted for the VIP access, you would have already had all the parts of the pattern is all there for you in the VIP dashboard. Okay, and if I take you over to my blog, so this is the Shipka cardigan crochet along page on my blog, bluestylecrochet.com. So if you go ahead and go to this page, all the details are here. Of course, I included all the details that if you come in from the dashboard, you would already know, of course. But we have to think about people that will kind of stumble across the page on my blog. So I give you a little bit of information about the crochet along, about all the details. Here is a link for the Facebook community group. Please do come over and join us in a Facebook community group. And of course, the 2 VIP and the free option and the crochet along giveaway. So I'm going to talk about the giveaway in just a moment, but all I'm going to say is just keep entering. Okay, it's worth it. If you haven't entered the giveaway, or if you have seen the post that we have picked a winner, just keep entering, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. Let me just get to the pattern down below. So if you just keep scrolling, this is all the VIP experience that I added the details. And here we go. This is the cardigan crochet along schedule, like you've just seen in your dashboard, but the schedule is there on the blog as well. And here we go. This is where the pattern starts. So this is all the materials you're going to need. We've got the gauge and the tension, and then we're going to go down to the finished sizes and measurements. Of course, if you go back into your dashboard, this is for the free and for the VIP, you can download your how to choose the right crochet garment size to make a PDF guide. So this is just guide on how to choose the right size of the pattern to make. So you start by measuring your chest and then picking the size of the pattern based on these measurements here to give yourself enough ease, whether it's the positive ease, negative ease, or no ease you're going for. That's totally up to you. So you can pick the size that you wish to make. As I said before during the 5-day crochet challenge, please don't get hung up on the clothing sizes like extra small, small, medium, large, or 5XL. I only named those sizes using those names because that's what people recognize, but they could be different sizes to the shops bought clothes. Okay, so if you go and think, oh, well, I normally wear size medium when I buy clothes in a shop, please just measure your chest. Check the measurement of the finished cardigan in the table you can see, and just make sure that it's going to fit the way you want it to fit. Because like I said, the shop bought sizes, I mean, even if you go from shop to shop, I don't know, like here in UK, we've got a couple of shops, I'm not going to name them, but we've got a couple of shops. Like if I go to one shop and I buy size medium, it fits me perfect. If I go to this particular one shop and I pick size medium, it's way too small for me. So even shopped on shop to shop basis, the sizes don't always translate to the same measurements. So same with the crochet clothing. Always measure your chest, or if you know your chest measurement, that's fine, but then just take your chest measurement and compare it to the finished size of the actual cardigan. Okay, so pick your size based on this cardigan, and everything I just said is also included in your how to choose the right crochet garment size to make a PDF guide, which you can download in your dashboard. If I just pop back into the dashboard, so here it is, this is the free crochet along dashboard. So go ahead and download this size guide. Have a read, have a look through the information. There is loads of information in there that will just make you kind of stop and pause and think about all different factors to take into account when choosing the right size. Okay, so this is kind of just to stop you kind of jumping in and thinking, well, I always wear size medium, so I'm going to make medium, and then actually realize halfway into the pattern that it might be too big, it might be too small. So just stop and think and measure. Check the measurements on the sizes to save yourself a lot of time. Okay, then we go into stitches and abbreviations, and here are the special stitches for the cardigan. You can see the double crochet, front post, double crochet, two together, with the front post, double crochet, two together. It is a total mouthful, I get it. It is a kind of big stitch, but once you go over the stitch and you make a couple of repeats, you will realize it's actually way easier than it looks and then it seems. Okay, so here we go. Here are the video tutorial links for the main stitch pattern and for the sleeve stitch pattern notes, and here is a little schematics of the cardigan. So like I said, it's worked from the bottom up until you reach the armholes, which is the yellow part. So all this part, the whole yellow part, is worked in one row. Okay, it's one row just back and forth, working the entire width of the cardigan. And then when we go to up here, which is the blue part, that's where we're gonna split the main panel into one front panel, second front panel, and the back panel in the middle. And in this process of splitting the whole main row, you're going to create the armholes. Okay, after we create the armholes and work up the three separate panels, all you're going to do is then just stitch it across the shoulders, and you've got the main body of the cardigan done. So it's a really easy, beginner friendly construction to go by, and the seam on your shoulders will make it actually a bit more stronger, because as you can see, this is where most of the tension, most of the pressure of your cardigan is when you wear it on your shoulders, right? Because it hangs on your shoulders. So by doing that seam at the shoulders, it actually strengthens the fabric and makes it nicely sit on your shoulders, and it doesn't actually stretch out of proportion. Okay, and here is the first part of the pattern. So we've got the bottom hem, which we're going to work up, and then is the main body of the pattern. Just keep repeating row 2 and 3, and I put a little note there to adjust the length of your cardigan if you wish to. I worked up 44 rows in total for the length I wanted to on the original sample, but if you wanted to adjust the length, if you wanted duster length, by all means carry on. If you wanted crop length, stop before you reach the 44 rows, or if you want to stick to the original pattern, then by all means go ahead and work 44 rows of the pattern in total. Okay, and that is the first part of the pattern. So all we're gonna work up this week is this yellow part. Okay, it looks a big part, but if you just, it's a nice, once you get into the rhythm of the stitch, it's a nice pattern to just keep working up. So I'm hoping you guys will steam through the first section before we release the second part of the pattern. But of course, there is no deadlines. Okay, I'm not going to come down banging on your door saying, oh, you haven't finished the first pattern, I'm releasing the second pattern, you have to finish the first one before I release the second one. Absolutely not. By all means, if you need a couple of weeks to work on the first part, by all means, take a couple of weeks, however long you need to, because I want you to enjoy this pattern. I don't want you to work on this pattern and be like, oh my gosh, this is such a chore. I can't, this deadline hanging over me. So by all means, take as long as you need to, because yes, I said in 4 weeks, you'll have a nice cardigan to wear for holidays. But if you finish the cardigan later and you wear it in the new year or wear it for spring, whatever, it doesn't matter, right? It's about enjoying yourself, it's about having fun crocheting your cardigan. So by all means, if you can't, if you're slow at crocheter, of course, don't worry about it. You can pop along into the Facebook community group at any point in 2, 5, 10 years down the line. If you make a post that you have finished a cardigan, I'll be so happy for you, because we all work at our own pace. Okay, so let's have a look. So like I said, that's where all the parts of the pattern will be released. So we've got the first part on the blog already. Now, next Monday, the second part of the pattern will be released. So go ahead and work on your patterns. Of course, if you fall a little bit behind, there's no problem at all. By all means, just work on it when and as you can. Okay, so that's the free pattern on the blog. As I said, if you have opted for the VIP access, the whole pattern is already in your dashboard. So you can scan the QR code and have a look at both options. They're both still available. The only thing I'm going to say, the VIP option, it won't be going away. It will be available as the evergreen product. So you'll always be able to opt into the VIP access to the crochet along, or VIP access to the cardigan pattern with all the video support, all the extras and bonuses. But at the end of the live crochet along, so it's the 10th of December, am I thinking right? Gosh, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so by the 10th of December, the price will go up. Okay, so if you wanted to jump into the VIP access right now, by all means do it before the live crochet along finishes, because the price will go up. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to remind you is the yarn. So this is the Mighty Stitch. It's a beautiful yarn, and I know a lot of people did go for the original yarn, which makes me incredibly happy, because honestly, I love wearing my cardigan. It's so soft, it's got insane drape, and the yarn has got I mean, the sun is on it, you know, quite badly, but you can see the sheen. You can see the sheen on it if I just shade it from the light, from the sunlight too much. It's got a beautiful sheen, and I just wanted to remind you that the Mighty Stitch is on crazy sale right now, because We Crochet is raiding people's wallets. They are putting on such amazing sales. That Mighty Stitch is on offer as well. And I'm going to pop up this QR code for the Mighty Stitch. So this is the Mighty Stitch yarn, which I have used for my original cardigan. So this is Palomino. Palomino is currently at £2.87 a ball, which I believe is $2.99 in dollars. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I can't see the dollar prices when I go on the website. It kind of shows me British pounds, but you guys go ahead and have a look. So We Crochet is running crazy sale on, not just on Mighty Stitch, but loads of yarns and notions and items are on sale at the moment. It's the big sale over at We Crochet. But let's just take a look, because I did have a look this morning, and I thought this Palomino color was like the cheapest option, the cheapest color. But there are colors that are even cheaper than Palomino. Okay, I was like, oh my god, don't make me buy another lot of yarn, and don't make me make another cardigan, because honestly, I've made two. I've made this sample and another sample. Don't make me make another one. So let's just have a quick look, because I wanted to show you these colors. Let me share my screen with you. Where am I? Mighty Stitch. So the Mighty Stitch and the colors that are on crazy offer now. Let me have a look. So it was mint. Mint is a beautiful color, okay? Pastel shade of bluey green. So mint is at £1.92 as a ball, okay? £1.92. Like, that's a total bargain. So all these colors I'm going to show you, they're £1.92. So we've got canary, beautiful yellow color, daffodils in school buses, of course. Who wouldn't love a yellow? We've got orange, so real bright colors are on crazy offer at £1.92. Sorry, I don't know what it translates to dollars because the last time I checked, my price was wrong anyway. But Serrano, fiery red color, perfect for holidays. That would be an amazing color for the holiday season. Okay. We've got bubblegum. I mean, beautiful bright candy shade of pink, beautiful color. £1.92. Fruit punch, vibrant pink red color, pinkish red, fruit punch. Beautiful color, £1.92. And I think there was another one. Yes, chocolate. I mean, chocolate brown. It's a darker shade, kind of a rich dark brown with caramel undertones. Beautiful color. That will be amazing color all year round as well. So the chocolate is beautiful. £1.92 as well. And I think that was it for the £1.92. But all the color, but most of the colors, not all the colors. Some of the colors are at full price, but most of the colors, bar like 2, 3, maybe 4 colors, are on sale. Okay, crazy sale over at We Crochet. So go ahead and have a look at the original color. The yarn quantities are on the blog, so you can check out how much yarn you need for the cardigan, which brings me on to the giveaway winner. And I believe, did I see that right? Yes, Robin is here. Hi, Robin. Hello from Texas. So hello to Texas. So Robin is our yarn giveaway winner. Congratulations, Robin. I'm so glad that you managed to pop over for the live Q&A. So Robin is our yarn giveaway winner. So Robin, the yarn is on its way to you. Let us know when it arrives. I can't remember what shade you have chosen. Remind me if you're still here, Robin. Remind me what shade you have chosen. We'll go and check that out. But the yarn is on the way to your address. All the quantity you need for the size you have chosen to make. So Robin won the giveaway, but that brings me on to the giveaway setup now. So the deadline to enter the giveaway for the yarn pack and for the VIP ticket and for the crochet pattern bundle was last Friday. So what I did last Friday is I closed the giveaway. I closed the link for like 20 minutes, and I have picked one winner that wins the yarn, the VIP access, and the crochet pattern bundle, the 6 crochet shawls and wraps pattern bundle. So Robin has won all that. And then what I actually did after that is I reopened the link again. So if you have already entered, your entry is kind of rolling over to this week. Okay. So if you have filled out that giveaway form already, you are entered into this week's giveaway. And on Friday this week, I'm going to close the form again. I'm going to pick one winner. It won't be Robin, don't worry. Robin's already got her prize. So I'm going to pick another winner, and I'm going to give that winner a VIP access to the Cardigan Crochet Along course and the pattern bundle as well. Okay, so if you haven't entered the giveaway yet, go ahead, log into your dashboard, find a giveaway. If I just share the screen with you and show you where to go. So here we go. Let me just check it's sharing. Yes, there we go. So if you log into your dashboard, whether it's the free access or the VIP, it doesn't matter what you opted for, you are in to win. So you scroll down on this left-hand side and click on the enter the giveaway. And as you can see, you'll be entered to win the VIP access to the Crochet Along and the 6 crochet shawls and wraps for every season pattern bundle. 6 amazing shawls and wraps. If I just quickly show you what they are, just to entice you a bit more, because I love doing that, guys. So these are the 6 crochet shawl and wrap patterns. This is the pattern bundle that is optional to buy when you signing up for the VIP or for the free ticket, whichever. You've got the option to add that to your order. But if you enter the giveaway and if you win the giveaway this week, you will get the VIP access to the Crochet Along, to the whole pattern right away, and all the extras and bonuses, as well as these 6 amazing crochet patterns. I mean, I say amazing, I'm blowing my own trumpet, but you know, I mean, look, they are quite versatile. They are for every season of the year. So you got the Minak, Zoya, Lottie Lace, Diamonds for Flora, Mango Sorbet, and Lenny. Okay, these are the 6 crochet shawls and wraps patterns that you will be able to win in the giveaway. So don't hesitate. Enter the giveaway again, and I will kind of pause the giveaway on Friday. Pick another winner, which who will be announced. I will contact you via email. Okay. So you will be contacted via the email that you enter with into the giveaway, and I will give you the VIP access and the 6 crochet shawls and patterns, shawls and wraps pattern bundle. It's a big name. Why did I call it that? Okay, so that was the giveaway setup. So keep entering. Okay, if you entered, if you haven't entered, go ahead and enter. If you have entered, your entry will be rolled over to next week, and then the week after and the week after. Okay, so I'm gonna give away 1 VIP ticket and the crochet pattern bundle every week. Okay, so if you haven't entered the giveaway, pop your email address on there to be in with the chance kind of rolling over to next week and next week and next week. Okay. So here we go. Robin, thank you so much for checking. So Robin said that in American dollars, the yarn ranges from $2 up to $4.49 a ball. I mean, $2 a ball is, I mean, that's amazing. That's really amazing. So go and grab your yarn, even if you maybe don't plan to kind of follow the live crochet along. If you have the VIP access, then go ahead, grab that yarn. As it's $2 a ball, honestly. I mean, for certain sizes, I can't remember what the biggest size requires, but say you need 10 balls for like a large or extra large. I mean, that's $20 for a cardigan for a beautiful, beautiful yarn. Honestly, this Mighty Stitch is really soft to work with. It's got really, really great drape, and it's a really beautiful yarn. And the colors on sale are beautiful. Okay, and let's just say hello to some of you popping over. Hi to Nova Scotia in Canada. We've got another Canada here, Quebec. Hello, hello, welcome everyone. And we've got a little thing here. Hello, working on swatch, but the video for the main stitch isn't working on blog. Okay, I will look into that. I will look what I can't see why it wouldn't be working. Anyway, I will look into that. I will fix it if the link is not working or if the video is not working. I'll check that out after the live. Let me write that down. Let me write it down, because if it's not in here, it's not happening. So link for a video not playing. I will check that out after the live. We'll have a look why it's not. Technology. What can I say? Technology. We try and try and try, but technology always does what it wants. So, where was I? So we were talking about the yarn choices. We covered the giveaway. And yeah, pop along to the Facebook community group. If you do have any more questions, I'm here to answer questions, of course. So say hello, pop your questions in a chat. If you want to ask any questions, of course. So gauge swatches, we have got a pattern for the gauge swatch on the blog. It's like a smaller swatch. I think it's chain 33. So it's a smaller sample of the stitch pattern. So go ahead and give that a go. I set it at, it was set at 3 pattern repeats to measure 12 centimeters. Okay. Normally gauge swatches are over like 10 centimeters, 10 by 10 or 4 by 4 inches. But if you measure in the stitch gauge, which is that way, okay, so it's 3 pattern repeats. So I don't want to stick my boob in a camera, but sorry, I do apologize. So it's it's 3 of these, okay, 1 2 3. So it's the 3 stitch pattern repeats. They measure 12 centimeters, which is about, oh gosh, 2.5 inches, under 2.5 inches. No, what am I talking about? 10 centimeters is 4 inches. So 12 centimeters will be like 4, just under 5 inches. Gosh, these conversions, They melt my brain. I do apologize if I give you the wrong information, but yeah, 12 centimeters. The reason, do you know what? I'll be honest with you. The reason I don't particularly enjoy working in inches, and I know that a lot of people prefer inches. The reason I don't particularly enjoy working in inches is because there is such a big inch is such a big measurement, right? When you have where's my thingy? So when I say in centimeters, I mean 1 centimeter is a really small unit. So if you say 1 centimeter, 1.5, you can really go down to quite small measurements. When I say inch, I mean inch is 2.5 centimeters, which is quite a big measurement. So then when you say like 1.5 inches, people are like, oh, okay, where am I? It's a bit confusing for me. But I do include the measurements in inches as well. But I prefer centimeters because it's a smaller unit. So you can really nail down the measurements better. Okay, so that is why what I was getting at is the 3 pattern repeats. So it's the 1 pattern, 2, 3 pattern repeats. Okay, so 3 pattern repeats measure 12 centimeters. Okay, that's why I set the gauge at 3 pattern repeats measure 12 centimeters, because I didn't want to kind of cut across the stitch repeat or tell you something silly like 2 and 3/4 of a stitch pattern repeat measures 10 centimeters. I think that's a crazy gauge to set. So that's why I went for 3 of these pattern repeats measure 12 centimeters. Plain and simple. Okay. So that was the gauge swatch. So I hope you worked up your gauge swatch. If you are struggling with meeting a gauge, of course, you need to go up a hook size or down a hook size, or if it's the number of rows you're struggling, you can adjust the gauge by being a rider or yanker or lifter. Okay, so this is all terms that are with the crochet gauge. If you still get a little bit confused by crochet gauge and are not quite sure how to adjust it, how to match it, it confuses you, I do have a crochet basics mini course, which is all about crochet gauge. It's all explained in there, and it gives you loads of practical tips on how to adjust the gauge to meet the gauge of the pattern. Okay, so go ahead, have a look at that if you wanted to check that out. It is a paid course, I'll be honest, it is a paid course, but it's really informative and it goes really in depth when it comes to crochet gauge. Okay, so what I was gonna say is when it comes to crochet gauge with garments, you get the stitch gauge and the row gauge, and there is always one gauge that is slightly, I mean slightly more important than the other. Okay, so in this case we are working in rows this way. So we're working bottom up, working in rows this way. Okay, for your cardigan to fit you well, we need to be mindful of the chest circumference. Okay, so we need to be mindful of the width of the cardigan for a really well fitting cardigan. So what you need to do is really nail down the stitch gauge. Okay, your stitch gauge should be on the dot. Okay, to make yourself a well-fitting cardigan. When it comes to the row gauge, it's not, I'm gonna hate myself for saying this, but it's not as important. It's still important, but it's not as important as the stitch gauge. Okay, because the row gauge, because we're working bottom up, okay, the row gauge could be adjusted. Okay, if your cardigan is coming out a bit short, you can just add a few more rows before you get to the armhole split here. So you can add a couple of rows or add another repeat just to make it the length you want it. Okay, I even put the note in a pattern to adjust the length by working more or less of the pattern repeats, of the row repeats. Let me get my wording right. Okay, so in terms of gauge, The stitch gauge is 100% the most important. The row gauge is 99% important, okay? So please do match the gauge. The stitch gauge is slightly more important than the row gauge, but of course you need to match both the stitch and row gauge, okay? Otherwise, if I say don't worry about the row gauge, people gonna be upset with me. Other designers going to be like, you can't tell people not to bother with gauge swatch. Of course you have to do gauge swatch, but the stitch one is slightly more important than the row gauge. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. Okay, so let me just check in here, and yeah, I'm gonna go and check out those video links. I'm not quite sure why they wouldn't be working, but I will have a look at that straight after the live. And if you here we go. So if you have any more questions, pop them in a chat right now, because I will be signing off in just a moment. So do ask any questions if you have them. And so the key takeaway from today, number one, the first pattern part has been released over on the blog. Let me pop that link in a chat as well. Copy, paste, post. Here we go. So, oh, here we go. It's gone through to YouTube and Facebook. They both have got green ticks. So I've popped the link into the chat, into the comments. So that's where first part of the free pattern crochet along has been released on my blog. So go ahead and check that out. Number two, start with the gauge swatch. Okay, don't skip the gauge swatch. The stitch gauge is super important. The row gauge, not so much, but we still need to do gauge swatch. Please, everyone, do your gauge swatches. Number three, enter the giveaway. The giveaway has been paused, and Robin, our beautiful yarn giveaway winner, has been picked. The yarn is on its way to you, Robin, but I will be giving away a VIP ticket and the pattern bundle every week. So I'm going to pause the giveaway on Friday again, pick another winner. It won't be Robin, don't worry. It won't be Robin. And then we're going to reopen the giveaway for next week. So keep entering. If you haven't entered, pop your email on there. And what I was going to say, if you did enter, your entry will roll over to the next week. So if you don't win this week, your entry will roll over to next week. We'll do the same next week, and then it will roll over to the week after, and so on and so on. If you have purchased the VIP and if you have purchased the crochet pattern bundle, I can either give you the cost back, or I can offer you alternative prices like the crochet gauge course that I just mentioned. Or I have recently run the 5-day crochet challenge, all about crocheting garments, how to do it easy. So all the information that you need. It was 5 video lessons with 2 bonus lessons as well. So it's a big resource for crocheting garments. So if you have already purchased the VIP, I can offer you an alternative price, which is just as good, if not better. Okay, so that was the giveaway. So I don't even know what point we were at. Was it 3? Was it 2? I don't know. Anyway, so join the crochet along. First part's released. Pop your giveaway entry onto the form, which you can find in your dashboard after you sign up for the crochet along. So if you haven't signed up yet, where have you been? Also, and sign up. The link is right here. The QR code is there. If we need a clicky link, I will do that for you now. So clicky link is incoming into the comments as well. So that's the main page for the crochet along to join, because I mean, this QR code is really fancy because you can say, ooh, scan the QR code. But I also realize if people are watching on their phone, they can't exactly scan from their phone and watch on their phone and then click away on their phone. So The clickable link has gone into the chat as well. Go ahead and check that out. That's the crochet along to join, where you can join free or VIP access. If you wonder about the difference between the free and the VIP access, I'm just gonna quickly run over the VIP perks. Where am I? What am I sharing? This one. Let's share. Can you see this? Yes, here we go. So the VIP access gives you instant access to all parts of the pattern. So you can start right away. You don't have to start because all the parts of the pattern will be there forever. It gives you lifetime access. So you can start whenever. If you ask Santa for the yarn for Christmas and you want to start a new year, make yourself cardigan for next year, for spring, whatever, that's perfectly fine. That's actually a great idea as well. All the materials are organized in one handy dashboard, so you only need to remember one username, one password, and everything will be in there. So if you go ahead and download the guide and you lose the guide or you delete it by mistake, it's there to download again in your dashboard. You can have a look at it whenever, wherever. So we've got the how to choose the right size of the pattern to make PDF. So this is a quick guide to kind of make you think about a few different factors to think about when you're choosing the right size of the cardigan to make, okay? Because we've been talking about the shop bought sizes. They're not always matchy with the crochet patterns. So always check the finished measurement of the cardigan when you're choosing the size to make for yourself, okay? I am also giving you, this is VIP only, the Crochet Gauge Basic Handbook. So this is the handbook that is included with the Crochet Gauge Basics mini course that I have mentioned previously. So this is the handbook that comes with the course. So if you are struggling to match the gauge of the pattern, this handbook will definitely help you, okay? The VIP has got step-by-step video tutorials for all the parts of the pattern. They have been kind of cut down into bite-sized tiny chunks, so you don't have to scroll through hours and hours of video. So if you're struggling with certain parts of the pattern, the video, that part of that video is there separately, so you only have to watch that part of the video. You don't have to watch how to make it from scratch, or you don't have to listen to me kind of dribble on about the yarn and dribble on about the hook. You can just watch what you need to watch in order to move on with the pattern, okay? Because you might know how to make the bottom hem, I mean single crochet through back loop only. You might not need tutorial for that, but when it comes to the main stitch pattern, you think, okay, this is not quite making sense, these written instructions. I want to watch the video, so the video is there just for that part, okay? Then the other option you have is the Shipka cardigan PDF pattern that you can download to your device, save it to your device so you can work on the pattern on the go. The PDF has also got the links to those videos, okay? So they are in a dashboard ready to just click play. But if you want to work on the go and you don't want to be logging into your dashboard, you have got the PDF to download to your device to work on the go. And if you need particular video, the links are also in the PDF pattern. The PDF for the cardigan is only currently available in the VIP dashboard, okay? So that's the only place that it's available at the moment. And we also have a bonus crochet pattern, which is the Shipka hat, okay? So this is the Shipka hat that uses the same stitch pattern as the cardigan, okay? So you can actually practice the stitch on the hat first if you wanted to. If you don't have the time to join in with the cardigan crochet along, by all means, join the crochet along and make yourself a beautiful hat, okay? Look at the drapey yarn, Mighty Stitch is beautiful. Then we've got bonus number 2, which is a $10 Ravelry store voucher to go on a shopping spree in my Ravelry store. Choose any patterns you like, pop them in your basket, put that code in there, and it will take $10 off, okay? And of course, you can try your luck with the giveaway. Again, it is a rolling giveaway. So each week we will pick one winner that will get all this that I just mentioned, plus the 6 crochet shawls and wraps for every season pattern bundle, which is this beauty here. So it's these 6 beautiful crochet shawl and wrap patterns that you will also get. Okay, so that is what I wanted to say. What did I well, let me take this off, stop sharing. Here we go. Pop, here I am. And here we go. Yelena is here. Hi, Yelena. Video tutorials are working on blog and it is helpful. Thanks for them. You are welcome. I don't know. I will check them out anyway. Thank you for letting me know that they are working. I'm not quite sure why they might not be working for LA Crafted Designs, but I will check them out regardless. I'll just double check because I probably wouldn't sleep tonight anyway. It would bug me. It would bug me. So I will have a look. I will check the video tutorials just to make sure that they are working. But thank you for letting me know, Elena. And so lovely to see you here. I remember you from the last live. So yeah, if you have any more questions, please pop them in a comment. I will give you 10 seconds. I will not do a countdown. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to start my goodbyes. And if any questions pop up, I will pause my goodbye and answer the questions. But yeah, pop along to my Facebook community group. And I wish I now got a link, but some of you might be watching from the community group. But if you go onto my Facebook page, the group will be joined on my Facebook page. And here we go, Robin. Yes, sometimes it's the browser. Yes, technology. Try a different browser to see if the site will work. Yes, thank you, Robin. That's a good idea. Or you can clear your browser cache. So clear your history. Just wipe the slate clean and start again. You can access the link. I put the link in the comments as well. Have a look. It might be, like I said, it's technology. Who knows what technology does apart from annoy us when it doesn't actually work, right? So yeah, have a look. I will check them out anyway. But thank you guys for coming in, letting me know that they are working. Because it's easy to miss. It's easy to miss, and it's easy for the technology to do what it's like, basically. That's the bottom line. Okay, so I've been dribbling on about for 47 minutes. Honestly, guys, I love hanging out with you. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see all the cardigans popping up. I mean, if you're on my email list, you would have heard this. I'm starting the Shipka Cardi army, and we're gonna go on a virtual march in our cardigans. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it would be lovely, wouldn't it? If we can all get together wearing our Shipka cardigans, that would be amazing. So stop me. Tell me to be quiet. Tell me to go away because I'll be here forever. So thank you so much for joining me. It's been amazing chatting to you. If any questions pop along, if you're watching on replay, thank you so much for watching up to this point. Watching me whittle on. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, don't hesitate to ask in a community group or send me an email or anywhere. Just message me. I'll answer. Hopefully no one is waiting for a reply. I do answer all the messages and all the emails. So last time, thank you so much for joining me. It's been amazing, and I will be popping along for another live next week when another pattern, another part of the pattern comes out. All in the usual places. I will let you know all in good time when that will be. So I'm hoping that you guys will be able to join me. And thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're enjoying the pattern. I hope I will get to see your cardigans very soon. So thank you for joining me and see you very soon.